This episode is brought to you by Sandy Relief Weekend Paintball Event. In the wake of Hurricane Sandy, 20 paintball fields from all over the country have banded together in order to raise money for victims of Hurricane Sandy. This fundraiser will be held December 15th and 16th. Blades and Triggers, the largest paintball dealer in Africa. Make it your game. bladesandtriggers.com.
GI Sports, the most winning paintballs of 2012. Putting teams on the podium at every event. Learn about the Imperial program at gisports.com.
This is Sonny Lopez, and you're watching Social Paintball.
I'm your host Justin Hafford. Here's your news. GPPL Africa Cup results, CPX Sports and O'Hare join forces, Paintball Access People's Choice MVP, and Paintballer, the book. Africa Cup 2012 finished with a bang. International team LA Infamous and Max Lundqvist of Die played against the local South African talent. Even though it rained, the event raged on. Vendors included HK Army, Key Action Sports, Die, Planet Eclipse, Vulcan, Paintball Shop, Blades and Triggers, and Switch Multimedia. The players and organizers would like to thank all the suppliers and partners who made this event another successful year. Here are the event results. CPX Sports and O'Hare Paintball have entered into partnership to bring CPX's highly successful tournament team practices to Chicago's premier indoor facility, O'Hare Paintball. The strategic partnership will give CPX tournament teams the opportunity to continue practicing during the winter months at the finest indoor facility in the Chicagoland area. A CPX rep had this to say: "We're thrilled to have the opportunity to move on our tournament team practices indoors to O'Hare Paintball this winter. We at CPX are looking forward to using our expertise to continue to grow and support the local tournament paintball community. Together, we'll be able to provide players with quality practices featuring the best competition at the best indoor facility the area has to offer." The owner of O'Hare added that, "We're pleased to be partnering with CPX on this new venture and excited to bring tournament paintball at O'Hare to the next level. The new CPX O'Hare Alliance will produce weekly team practices, pro clinics, and practice sessions from Team Infamous and tournament stops from the upcoming inaugural seasons of the PSP-sanctioned CPL. For more information, visit cpxsports.com. Paintball Access has announced that Jason Wheeler won the PSP Rookie of the Year award. Congratulations, Jason. And now PBA has announced a People's Choice MVP poll. And voting started this week, so get on over and cast your vote. Professional paintball player Rich Telford has published a book on the topic of paintball. The book is entitled Paintballer, and it's available on Amazon.com, so be sure to go check it out before it's gone. I have one viewer-submitted channel for this week and one of my own picks. First, Team Insanity is a paintball team channel, and they have a bunch of field footage and cover many different game types, guns, playing styles, and more. So please help them out and show your support for this team based out of Michigan. As for my pick of the week, it's one of the only other weekly paintball shows out there. Behind the Bunker. It's created by a few Canadian field owners, and Behind the Bunker features user-submitted content to cover all things paintball. Their extensive cast of knowledgeable and zany characters both inform and entertain every week, so check them out and make sure you sub them.
Hi guys, Evan here from MagFab Paintball. We're here again today with Milsig's entry-level model, the third revision, the Mark III CQB Pro. In the new Mark III model of the CQB Pro, Milsig has made a lot of improvements to existing features to make the gun work a whole lot better. One of the biggest things is the improvement of the magazine release. I gotta say, I think I like this magazine release more than the one on my Paradigm. On top of the upgraded magazine release, Milsig has included their new DuraPlate coating, which is a lot harder to scratch, and the new heat core is a lot easier to tear down. The results on the Chrono have been pretty impressive when you think about the fact that this is only a $250 marker. Our swing is normally only about 10 feet per second from top to bottom. new CQB Pro is a set of basic sights and one of their new 20-round round collar magazines. I gotta say, the last time that I used a Milsig magazine was when they made the 18-round models, and they've made a ton of changes. So far, I haven't had one jam inside the magazine, I haven't had the collar jam, and I haven't had a break inside it either. I think if there's anything that I have to complain about, it's that they use thumb screws on the hopper attachment, like they're expecting you to actually switch over. They could have just used normal screws like they did on the Paradigm. One of the biggest changes in the new CQB models is the price point. Starting as low as $249, there's options including the matte stock, a 13 cubic inch air tank, but the best part, you can even get it in tan now for an extra $10.
So that's it for this week. Be sure to submit all your news to the link down below. Thank you all for watching. Take care.
This episode was brought to you by Sandy Relief Weekend Paintball Event. In the wake of Hurricane Sandy, 20 paintball fields from all over the country have banded together in order to raise money for victims of Hurricane Sandy. This fundraiser will be held December 15th and 16th. Blades and Triggers, the largest paintball dealer in Africa. Make it your game. bladesandtriggers.com.
GI Sports, the most winning paintballs of 2012. Putting teams on the podium at every event. Learn about the Imperial program at gisports.com.
We'll be right back.